Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Lois and welcome back to Super Hostile Modded The Spellbound Caves II. In the last episode, we were working on getting through the Tomb of something I will tell you in a moment. We're up here at Drybone Gulch. I set my spawn back up here. I did a bunch of work off camera at our... oh, that's still there. At our... base, doing some farming work and whatnot, and just in general doing whatever I could. But we need to head back over to the tomb. It was recently... Excuse you, why are you out here? Some strange things going on here. Do we still have chain lightning? Yes. Okay. Let's just grab that stuff and make our way over towards the tomb, because that's where we need to go. We found the wool last episode. We saw it. I saw it. It was there. It was within reach. However, not quite ready to get it, because there's still a lot of things that we need to kind of clear out. And yeah, it shouldn't be too bad from here on out, but we do need to kind of take our time and whatnot. Let's put our shield back on, because that was off for whatever reason. And there is still a lot of mummies, but the big thing that we kind of need to deal with is the Anubises, the Anubi, however you want to say it. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them down here. However, we have... basically just a little bit further to go, so there is a bit of an area below here that we've lit up mostly, but I feel like there's spawners, and I feel like the spawners are right there. I can kind of see them. They're right there. Alright. Okay, there's only one spawner, it would seem. Let's run. And let's put some blocks like so. And let's go ahead and break that. Perfect. We are doing just fine. There are so many Anubises. Alright, we need to get out of here. Thank you for the help. And let's go ahead and summon in some Vechses. Make things a little bit nicer. A little bit easier for ourselves. And actually, we could just stand up here and probably hurt these people. Alternatively, we could always use our crossbow. So let's try out the crossbow on these guys. And how much damage is it doing? It's a good bit. It's about 20-ish. Wow, there's so much good stuff. Probably a much better ranged weapon than some of the other stuff that we've been using. Is that a... Oh, okay. I don't know exactly what you are. Boneworm. Alright, let's just try to murder you without taking too much damage. And one more and you're dead. Perfect. Okay. So I guess let's come down here, jump over here. Let's grab some of this stuff. Please stop making me jump. There's so many guys and girls. There's so many things down there. Alright. Let's go back. The crossbows would be really good if they were a little bit faster. Unfortunately... Ooh, you are a powerful guy. Purple mobs are nothing to mess around with. Let's get our food and beverage. And, you know, some more Vechses wouldn't hurt. Maybe some fangs. How's some chain lightning? There is just a lot of Anubises. And all things considered, they're not too terrible to deal with. But they have a lot of HP. They have a ton of HP. And so let's just get rid of these guys. Magic Missile is something that's good for just doing some basic ranged attack. Alright. So, how's our armor doing? Our armor's okay. Let's try to hit some of these guys from a distance. And I really don't want creeper explosions. And I know there is a creeper down there. Let's just get rid of some of these random guys. And I don't want to lose too many of our drops. There's things behind me. Is there? Yep. Okay. Let's get rid of this group. Luckily... Uh-oh, that's... The Ender one is a little bit dangerous. Because they could show up who knows where at another point. And that would be bad. Okay. Just a little bit more. And we should be in the clear. Let's get some more Vechses out. I do like my Vechses. They are probably one of the best spells we've discovered so far. Just in terms of getting things kind of... I do not like explosion sounds. Just getting things kind of cleared out a little bit. The Vechses seem to be pretty useful for that. Alright, let's light up the ridge of this, just so they don't have anything nasty spawning. And yeah, I think we can go ahead and clear out the rest of these guys ourselves. Focus on the Anubises. More than the skeletons. And let's just get the rest of this nice and lit up. That's a cool little area. Alright, cool. So, skeletons all get murdered. And I think we're good to go. So there is a couple things that we need to be mindful of at this point. First things first, there is diamonds. There are diamonds here. There's also a... I have to. Oh, that's not a good thing. Alright, don't hit that button. That was a bad button. That was a bad button to hit. Alright, we're just going to come up here, and we're going to set for a second. So that's summoned a Hydra. I do believe that's a Hydra. Vechses, go deal with that a little bit. And let's just get all of this. Nope, that's my wand. I'd like my wand, please. I said I'd like my wand. How is my armor doing? My armor is okay. Okay. So that gave me weakness. Rare thumping if Hydra. The equipment haunter. Alright, luckily this seems to be a pretty good way to deal with this Hydra. We might actually get some good stuff from it. Don't hit random buttons. Random buttons is a bad idea. It looks like one of its heads is dead, but it's a Hydra. It doesn't really matter for it. It's regenerating a lot of HP. Alright, let's... Maybe if we get some Vechses down there, we can prevent some more. Okay. It's going to regenerate all its HP. And is it still going to have... Yeah, it's still regenerating HP. There we go, though. We're going to run out of bolts before we murder this thing. Please attack that thing right there. All of you, please. That's helpful. Let's get rid of the shield for a second. And see if we can... I've got to figure out a way to deal with this thing. Alright, so... If you cut off its heads, it just grows them back. And if it's stuck in the wall... Yeah, it's getting too much health back too quickly for us to do anything about it. So, what do we do? I don't know. That is a good question. I know there's a quest about a Hydra. That is a Gorgon, sorry. Find and slay a Hydra. Rumors say these ancient beasts dwell within... Yep. Hydra are known for being extremely... Yeah, so we need to prevent it from healing itself. That is something... that is something that I'm going to have to figure out. So I'll tell you guys what. I'm going to go away for just a moment. And we'll come back and we'll try to deal with this Hydra. I'm going to figure out what we can do to prevent it from healing itself. And then we'll see what we can get into. So I'll be right back once I have a solution to this problem. Alright, so I am back here. We are back into the tomb of Nanblefotep. There is a couple things that I want to mention. I did a lot of things between this clip and the last one. So not only did I go ahead and repair my armor, I also put Unbreaking 4 on my leggings because I was doing some enchanting. To defeat the Hydra downstairs, if it's assuming that it's still there, it might not actually be there anymore. We'll find out soon enough. But to defeat Hydras in general, fire. Fire is your friend. So I wanted to get flame on our crossbow. And I did. I enchanted it, got power 4, enchanted some books, so you can use these tomes. I used a Tome of the Archer, and I got a really good book that had power 4, flame, and soulbinding 4. And so I did all that. And we have power 5, flame, soulbinding 4 on our diamond strengthened crossbow. And I also went ahead and made a moderate bolt quiver. So the bolt quivers are relatively cheap. It requires a bolt, some leather, string, and iron. And then I upgraded it to the second tier with some gold, more leather. We could also upgrade it further, which apparently... that might be good to get if we go more for this. But this goes onto the body, and it actually auto-equips the bolts so that you can quickly use them. And then when you switch back to your sword or whatever, it re-equips whatever is in your offhand. So it's kind of like really nice. I also went ahead and cleaned out most of the inventory because why not? I was at the base. And yeah, that's about all there is to say. So we're going to head back down here. I don't know if... Oh, the other thing I did was I did change a spell on our wand. I gave it a firebolt. Don't know if that's going to work too well, but doesn't hurt to have more fire. Does that actually ignite? It does. Okay. So that is exactly what we want. Just gonna make sure things can't spawn in here that well. And I don't know, again, if the Hydra is still down here. I should not hit it. I should not have hit that button. It has distracted us quite a bit. But let's get these ants. Oh yeah, that's a powerful bow, crossbow, whatever. And as much as I kind of don't like using crossbows as much as normal bows, the crossbows are just much more powerful. Alright, so 2 bolts. Perfect. Alright, so do we still have a Hydra down here? We certainly do. That's not how you hit the Hydra. And now it is on fire, taking fire damage. See? It's on fire. And so that will help against getting the regen. And so we should be able to just go ahead and maybe it's close. I do have a lot of bolts. I wish the crossbow was a little bit more accurate. And maybe one or just a few more shots. And I don't think we're hitting its heads, which is why it's not fully dying. Oh, it's not hitting it. Let's quickly switch to our... There we go. We killed the Hydra. Oh, man. Do not hit that button. Note to self. There's something up there. I'm just trying to get something of a bridge. Alright. So we have some new things that we're using. Let's go ahead and break that. Why is there redstone here? Is it a one-time thing? Looks like it might be a one-time thing. That's actually okay. That's fine. So... yeah, it would appear that that is the button, and it is a one-time thing. That's nice. But we defeated the Hydra. Yay! So let's go ahead and work our way down here. I didn't even see this before. Let's just make sure that's well lit. What does our pick? Our pick does have Fortune 3, so we might as well grab these diamonds. And I hear something... I hear a lot of things underneath us. Hey. No. So let's grab these diamonds. And I hear like a... I don't even know what I hear. I'll be blunt. I do not know what's down here. That sounds creepy. Okay. So let's put our diamonds away. Everything else. We got a good bit. And I guess we can start working our way down. Let's switch back to our Vechs swarm. Oh no. That's a really bad sign. Oh, that was close. That was very close. That was a very bad thing to encounter. Let's keep a bolt in here. And all things considered, there's so many things down here. And speaking of so many things, there's some ants. Not too worried about most things. Let's just get these guys fighting. And yeah, I'm not... I heard like something teleport, and I don't know... That was down below. Okay. Why am I hearing a nether portal? What is going on? I'm so confused. There is something over there, and I do not like the way it looks. Do not shoot the Enderman. Let's just get rid of whatever we can. And we'll eventually get in here and do some work, I'm sure. Okay. So there's not much... Yeah, this crossbow can be... There's things underneath us? Question mark? Just go ahead and get rid of these guys. There's nasty looking things over that direction. And we're just gonna... Yeah, I hear something really nasty, and I don't know what it is. There's things down there. So we got another bone worm. Ow. Oh, that has ender. That's not good. Bone worm. We will... I really despise those things. They are creepy. Alright, you gonna... Ow. That's not very nice. Oh, I missed. I missed. Okay. Alright, let's back up for a sec. Let's also put some blocks here and eat some food. Alright. The other thing is we can clear up the inventory a little bit, get some things out of our way. Let's... Oh, I do not like the bone worms. The bone worms are creepy. Oh, and I can't hit anything. Alright, another bone worm. Why is our, like, crossbow not working? Please stop. Let's get some more Vechses. And as soon as this bone worm wants to perish, I think we're just gonna go grab... I don't know where it went. Alright, let's get some light in here. There's a witch. It's not that big of a deal. We're just gonna run away from everything. And I did have to make a bunch of bolts. The only problem with bolts is that they were not very easy to make. We needed a lot of parasites. We needed a lot of feathers. Can you come out, please? Oh man, I really dislike these bone worms. They are really annoying. They're not like too terrible to deal with. And it would be nice if we had some... It would be nice if we had some immunities, which is something I would like to work towards here soon. Getting the Ankh Charm, I think it's about time. And we'll break all those here soon as well. Alright, let's get more light. And apart from all the terrible things down there, I think we're good. So let's grab the wool after we murder a mummy. And there is a ton of... Is there a creeper spawner? Why did we get another creeper, like, almost immediately? That was weird. Anyways, we need to eat. And we are out of that food. That's not a problem. We still have meat. We have plenty of food. But let's go ahead and do a couple of things. First of all, let's grab the wool. Let's just get the wool, be done with that. We are going to put our crossbow away for right now, because we don't really need it for what we're going to do. I don't think we're going to actually break all of the sarcophagi. We might break a few, but we need to keep the... Ooh, that's a new spell. We need to keep the wool safe. We're going to put everything else away, and we're going to switch our spell to Chain Lightning. And we're going to start breaking these. And get some goodies. Because that's what I want. I want all the loot we can manage to get. And Chain Lightning is actually really good for these Grave Mites. So might as well use it. Especially because the Grave Mites kind of take a second before they, like, do anything. Before they realize they've spawned. And even then, they're not terribly powerful. That is a big item. So there's a lot of stuff here, and I'm just going to dump all of it in here. We have multiple golden apples. We also picked up an iron lance. That's what that was. So let's just continue getting some of the stuff. And yeah, the Grave Mites are nice and easy to defeat. Even when they're special mobs, they are simple. And now we just need to kill the ant worker that's decided to spawn. But we should be good to, at the very least, get rid of all of these urns. Because that's something I want to do. And hopefully we're going to get some good loot. And if need be, I can always use our travel packs to deal with everything else. So yeah, we are definitely filling up our inventory. Hey, another cobalt shield. That's nice. And yeah, we have a lot of things that we're grabbing. So I think what we're gonna do, I'm gonna clear up this little last bit. Oh hey, you can hit those with Chain Lightning. It doesn't do anything to it, but the skeleton horse is creepy. Not as creepy as you. You look terrible. Alright. And that is all for my mana. Yeah, that is a skull block. So oh, there's more down there. I've learned that skull blocks mean don't go there if you value your life. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna run up here for a second. It's decently safe and nice. I'm going to grab a medium pack, and I'm gonna just dump everything in here. We'll sort through things later. It's not important now. I would like my blocks, though. Please give me my blocks back. So, what we're going to do is we're going to just pick one sarcophagus and see what it brings. The other thing we should probably do is grab a mana flask and... Ow. Let's get some Vechses. And try not to hit them myself. That is always bad. But let's go ahead and murder those guys. And let's head back down. And we're going to just pick one somewhat randomly. I think we're going to do this one. And it was loot. So that is what I wanted to see. How about this one? It is also loot. I wonder if all of these are loot. Let's just break that one. And it is loot. Perfect. So let's dump everything we can. And let's do the same to these other two. 3. Apparently there's 3 here. And that is a lot of loot. So much so that we can't actually grab it all. Okay. So with that, let's take a recall potion and our sleeping bag. We're gonna sleep. It is not night. That is all I wanted to know. We're gonna take a recall potion. We're up here now, and let's just go ahead and go back to the Victory Monument. So we have a ton of levels. We have a ton of loot. This episode's kind of gone on long enough that I'm not going to worry about going through all the loot today. But we're going to go put the wool onto the monument, which is the pink wool. Another one down. But unfortunately, that means that we are going to be a little bit more limited on where we can go next time. I still kind of want to go to the Mushroom Cave in Peanut Canyon. There is also, obviously, that lowest area, there was a skull block, and I noticed in the wall of all the sandstone there was a 3x3 that was not smooth. It was the chiseled stuff. So that might be a potential secret. But the skull block means it's dangerous. It means it's very dangerous. And that's what the Peanut Canyon Cave means, the Mushroom Cave. But we are much stronger at this point, so we might go there. But anyways, there is the pink wool. There are 3, 6, 7, 8 more wool left to go. We are officially halfway done. It's only taken us like, 1,000 episodes. But we are officially halfway done with this map. At least according to the wool count. So next time we are going to go adventuring. I'm not sure where we're going to go, but I think something I'm going to do between episodes is not only I'm going to kind of sort through all of this loot. We got a lot of loot this episode. In that bottom area there was just so much stuff. And a lot of it's not even good. I don't even know what half of the stuff is. Oh, so this will do something if we study it. Bunch of manuscripts, some spell books that aren't useful, at least those two. One cooldown upgrade, that could be kind of cool. We can always make this wand a lot better. So I'm going to kind of sort through a lot of the loot. We'll look at it next time. And same with all of our tokens. We'll turn all that stuff in. And just kind of go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!